Alright, so I haven't done a video in a while, so I said I was going to do one. Might as well utilize this beat for right now, at least until I snatch this wig off my head, because yeah, I want to sleep fine. But anyway, so yesterday, I actually the night before last, and forgive me y'all, just a quick disclaimer, I'm actually a little bit allergic to makeup. And if I have makeup on for a certain amount of time, it will start to bother me. Like I'll start to kind of have inflammation, which includes my gums, and I get extra saliva. It really sucks. I really should be in a bubble. I'm allergic to everything, but I'm gonna make it through. But the night before last, I made a recording. The recording ended up being like an hour long. It wasn't even video. It was just straight audio. And I was gonna put it up, at least on YouTube, and then just put clips. And I might still put it up because it was important. Like the revelation and the download and everything that I got from that was very powerful, and I'm sobbing through the entire thing. But Spirit said that somebody needed it that specific way. And just because I had a few clients today, and then I just did a video that I said I was going to do, and I did my face, so I was like, okay, maybe I can get through it without sobbing and looking a mess, or somebody doesn't have to sit there and look at just a picture the entire time where they're listening to this audio. And maybe I can make it a little bit shorter. So this is what I'm doing right now. So the entire thing came up. I'm gonna make it real quick. So I got my mom this teddy bear for Christmas. It's actually just like an extra present, like who wants a teddy bear for Christmas, especially a grown-ass woman? But it's something that she always collected, and I got it for her just an extra Christmas present. And the other day she was watching TV, and I saw her hugging the bear. Like she was hugging it, and it reminded me of a little girl. And I was just thinking, that's odd, that's different. Why she's sitting there hugging the bear? She usually just she collects them, they're all together, and that's it. And then the night before last, 2 nights before last actually, I just noticed that going to bed, usually I do affirmations and manifestations and just think of what I want to manifest as I'm dozing off to sleep. And I noticed the other night I was almost I was basically rubbing my leg. You know how you rub the back of your leg with your other leg? I was doing that, but I was saying, it's okay. It's okay. That's okay. You're good. You're protected. You're fine. That's okay. And it's something that I do all the time, but I didn't realize that I do it. And then it kind of occurred to me why I did it, why I do it, and it broke my heart. Because the thing that my mom does and I do, we have just found these coping mechanisms because we need them for ourselves, because we surely don't have them anywhere else. We have subconsciously got these things that we do just to make sure that we feel safe or feel protected, or to have some sort of stability and to help us ground when nobody else is there to give us a hug or to let us know that it's okay. Like I tell myself, or the hug that maybe my mom is needing, she's hugging a bear to get it. You know what I'm saying? And of course, if we do talk to each other, we'll be there for each other, yes. But also, it was just natural that we have found these coping mechanisms to do for ourselves. And it broke my heart because here we go again with this same conversation. Black women, most disrespected, most neglected. I mean, it's the same thing over and over again. And I found myself really frustrated because it's a battle that even I have within my own mind. I know you guys see my post, and I'm a badass. I'm in my dominant energy, but also I still have the same concerns, the same worries, the same. I'm a human being. I am a human being, and the way the world makes sure that Black women stay stunted. And I was hesitant. I felt conflicted in my own spirit to give myself credit for all the work that I've done. Like, I actually healed. As long as you live, you're going to always be healing. But I did a lot of the work. If you know me, if by chance you know me, you grew up with me, if by chance this family watching or whatever, you know that my life ain't been easy at all. At all. And to be the wreck that I could be, I'm not. And not only do I feel like the world doesn't give me credit for that, but the world makes sure that I don't see myself or don't give the credit for myself because I'm always in the wrong. And what I'm about to say, I even hesitated on saying because it almost sounds like I'm the victim and woe is me and, it's everybody else's fault. And I'm not saying that at all when I say this. This is just hard facts. Hard facts. I have never been more of a villain, been more of a bitch, been more blacklisted, been more alienated, been ghosted, lost friends, had to give up some friends, but I have never had people leave me. I have never had so much pain from trying to do the right thing and honor myself, all because I healed. Okay, let me put that in another way. Because I now see the respect that I deserve, that's when people left my side, people threw me under the bus, people said that I was the worst because I won't let them disrespect me how they were so used to doing. And it's not even people in my life. It is work. It is at a store. It is on the road. It is on the internet. It is everywhere we turn. It's to the point we can go to the doctor's office, hair store, wherever. They see a black woman and they automatically, I'm giving her a little less. Or I'm not going to put in as much effort. Or this is a valuable customer. Or this is a human being that deserves respect just like a white man or a white woman. It is immediate. Even if they don't see our face, if they see my very unique name, it is, okay, I can already bullshit her. And that is what I've been going through my entire life. And then you wake up to it, and then you actually heal and do something about it. You take accountability for your own part in it, and still learn to put up boundaries and not take that shit that they try to give out at every turn. And because you do that, you're seen as even worse of a person. And I don't know if anybody else realizes how infuriating that can be for black women. I can go on and on. I can give you scenario after scenario, and they are, general and just examples for right now. But I promise you, every scenario that I can give you, 200 black women have gone through it, and they go through it weekly. It is infuriating. The way that you wake up, you deal with those inner childhood wounds, you are less reckless, you get into spirituality, you heal, you get peace in your life, you start having things happen for yourself, and you realize that you don't have to take the dirt and the shit. And then you realize that I've been under attack all this time, and now that I know my worth and I know what it is, I'm going to forever be fighting, because everybody around me, even my black brothers, my lovers, my family, friends, people that I'm trying to interact with professionally, they are always going to present less. And if you demand more, you're immediately the villain. And I'm sorry if I'm talking weird and crazy. I told you inflammation's happening because I got makeup on my face. It's a lot happening. But, and I want to keep it short because I can go into it all day and it'll make me cry again because it is just so freaking infuriating. This is life. This is our life. But I wanted to put something out there, something out here that wasn't an hour long like that last thing that I recorded, and something that y'all can just watch real quick because I see something happening on my feed. I'm seeing it. A lot of Black women, it must be a collective energy right now, are just through with the shits. And baby, I love it. I love it. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing another spiritualist page talking about cut off that bullshit. I'm seeing another post like I just got fed up. I'm seeing another post like I just won't do it no more. I'm seeing another post like I will not deal with that shit from 2020 and here 2021. I'm seeing a lot of people like just fuck it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Because if we're damned if we do, and we're damned if we don't, you might as well try to get some pleasure, some happiness, some satisfaction for yourself. If you won't fight either way, you might as well. If those people think that you're the problem just because you said, don't call me a bitch, or please get my name right, it's written 3 different times on the email, or I ordered a lobster, it costs a good amount of money, please bring me my lobster, and you are complicated for doing something little like that, you're called a bitch. She's too difficult. She's exhausting. She starts trouble. She starts problems, all because I won't take your microaggressions. And let me tell you, I had a white doctor before, and some people know that I've had health issues for a long time. I usually put them out there because I'm a frequent flyer. I don't like to. That is not my platform. You get me? But I had a white doctor one time. He was a specialist doctor. And I told him I have to be my own doctor. Let's not even get into that because that's a whole nother thing. But I have to be my own doctor. And I asked him, hey, I've been researching this. Can you please run this test? And he laughed in my face. But he ran the test anyway. I happened to be right. And he discharged me from the practice because I was right. I needed his help. I'm going through God knows everything. And now that I have the answer, and he's just mad that he was wrong. And I get the consequence. I've gotten the consequence when, and you know, we work in Outlook and you can't even type the first 2 letters of somebody's name because it won't come up. You have to do it correctly, but you verbatim make sure, and forgive me, verbatim was the right word, but you make sure habitually to spell my name wrong. And I can't say nothing about it because I got to remain professional. But if I say something about it, I'm the one who's in the wrong. I'm the one who's difficult. When I can clearly see that you're doing this again and again and again to degrade me, to belittle me, to show you how you don't give a fuck how I feel when you continue to get my name wrong, even though it's in my signature, it's in the email, it's all over up and down the screen, and you still getting it wrong. 2 letters in. It's infuriating. But I see a whole bunch of people like, I'm just done with that shit. And I want to tell you, if don't nobody else say it, you are right. Give yourself the credit for the work that you have done. It may not get any easier. Please be prepared to be called everything but queen. Please still know that you are a queen. Please keep going. You are doing wonderfully. Piss them off. Because the only way you're going to be seen as nice and kind is if you're getting dicked over. And that's not right. The only way it's going to change is if you keep saying, fuck it, I'm going for mine. So please keep saying, fuck it, I'm going to go for mine. Because I know I'm not dealing with this internal battle because I have to shut myself up just to keep the peace outside when you're going to disrespect me either way. It's not happening no more. I'm not looking for validation no more. I'm done. And I see y'all being done too. And we can all be done. And everybody else who needed us all this time can go fend for themselves. Or they can get on board and treat us like the queens that we are because they know they're going to need us. And we can literally just sit and wait. That's Black Girl Magic. Keep doing y'all thing because I love it. Bye.